Welcome back to the channel. If you love space, stars, and the mysteries of the universe, you've come to the right place. In today's video, we embark on a journey beyond our solar system to explore some of the closest stars to Earth, known as Gliese stars. These stars may seem small and quiet, but some of them host planets that could change our understanding of life in the universe. So relax, look up at the sky, and let's explore our cosmic neighborhood together. That concludes our journey through nearby stars today. Have you ever looked up at the night sky and wondered whether humanity is truly alone in the universe? This question has fascinated scientists, philosophers, and dreamers for thousands of years. As technology improves, astronomers are no longer limited to speculation. They are now discovering real planets orbiting nearby stars, some of which may be capable of supporting life. One of the most important groups of nearby stars is known as Gliese stars. These stars are listed in the Gliese catalog, which includes stars located within approximately 80 light-years of Earth. Although this may sound like a huge distance, in cosmic terms, it is extremely close. These stars are our neighbors in the Milky Way galaxy. Most Gliese stars are red dwarf stars. Red dwarfs are smaller, cooler, and less bright than our sun. However, they are incredibly low. While the sun will burn for about 10 billion years, red dwarf stars can shine for trillions of years. This long lifespan gives planets orbiting them a very long window of time in which life could potentially develop.
Another reason scientists focused on Gliese stars is that red dwarfs are extremely common.
They make up nearly 70% of all stars in the Milky Way. If life exists elsewhere in our galaxy, statistically speaking, it is very likely to be orbiting a red dwarf star. Let us begin our journey with Gliese 1. Gliese 1 is one of the closest known stars to Earth, located about 14 light-years away. It is a quiet and stable red dwarf star. At the moment, no confirmed planets have been discovered orbiting Gliese 1. However, because of its proximity, astronomers continue to observe it closely. Even a small planet discovered here would become one of the most important discoveries in astronomy. Next, we move to the Gliese 15 system. This is a binary star system made up of Gliese 15a and Gliese 15b. Gliese 15a is a red dwarf star, while Gliese 15b is a white dwarf. A white dwarf is the remaining core of a star that has already completed its life cycle. Gliese 15a hosts at least one rocky planet orbiting very close to the star. The planet is far too hot to support life, but it provides valuable insight into how planets form around small stars. Gliese 49 is another nearby red dwarf star, but it is very different in behavior. This star is highly active and produces frequent stellar flares. These flares release intense radiation into space. Any planet orbiting Gliese 49 would face serious challenges in maintaining an atmosphere. Despite this, Gliese 49 is extremely important for research. By studying such stars, scientists learn how stellar activity affects planetary habitability. Gliese 54 is less well known, but it plays a key role in scientific studies. Astronomers use stars like Gliese 54 in large surveys to understand how common planets are around red dwarfs. Even when no planets are detected, these stars help refine statistical models of planet formation. Gliese 205 is one of the brightest red dwarf stars visible from Earth. It is located about 18 light-years away. Unlike many red dwarfs, Gliese 205 is relatively calm and stable. This stability makes it an excellent candidate for hosting habitable planets. Scientists believe that future observations may reveal planets orbiting this star. One of the most exciting stars in our cosmic neighborhood is Gliese 273, also known as Lytton Star. This star hosts a rocky planet called Gliese 273b. The planet orbits within the star's habitable zone. The habitable zone is the region around a star where temperatures allow liquid water to exist on a planet's surface. Liquid water is considered essential for life as we know it. Because of this, Gliese 273b is considered one of the strongest candidates for life beyond Earth. Gliese 273 is also interesting because it is relatively quiet compared to many red dwarfs. Lower stellar activity means a higher chance that a planet could maintain an atmosphere. This combination of stability and location makes Gliese 273 a prime target for future missions. Gliese 433 is another red dwarf star with a confirmed planet. The planet orbiting Gliese 433 is larger than Earth and is classified as a It orbits near the edge of the habitable zone. Although it may not be Earth-like, its existence proves that rocky planets are common around red dwarf stars. Gliese 436 hosts one of the strangest planets ever discovered. The planet Gliese 436b is often described as a burning ice world. Despite extremely high temperatures, it contains large amounts of ice. The immense gravity of the planet prevents the ice from melting completely. This discovery challenged long-standing ideas about planetary composition and temperature. Gliese 526 is a calm and stable red dwarf star. So far, no planets have been confirmed around it. However, its stability and proximity make it an excellent candidate for future discoveries. Many astronomers believe that planets around Gliese 526 will be found with more advanced instruments. Gliese 581 became one of the most famous star systems in the world. It hosts multiple planets, some of which were once believed to be in the habitable zone. Although later research suggested that conditions might be too extreme, Gliese 581 revolutionized the search for exoplanets. It demonstrated that small stars can host complex planetary systems. The Gliese 667 system is another landmark discovery. One of its planets, Gliese 667cc, is a super-Earth located within the habitable zone. For several years, it ranked among the top candidates for hosting life. Even today, it remains a reference point for habitability studies. Gliese 876 is a dynamic and complex planetary system. It hosts multiple planets with strong gravitational interactions. Studying this system has helped scientists understand how planetary systems evolve over time. It also shows that planetary systems can be chaotic yet stable over billions of years. Gliese 832 is a nearby red dwarf star with a known gas giant planet. It may also host a rocky planet closer to the habitable zone. The presence of a gas giant could protect inner planets by absorbing asteroid impacts. This increases the chances of long-term stability for life. Gliese 1061 is a small red dwarf star with at least 3 rocky planets. One of these planets orbits within the habitable zone. The others orbit extremely close to the star. This system demonstrates that even tiny stars can host multiple planets. Gliese 725a and Gliese 725b form a binary red dwarf system. They orbit each other slowly at a large distance. This wide separation may allow stable regions where planets could exist without extreme gravitational disruption. Gliese 880 and Gliese 887 are calm, low-activity red dwarf stars. They are often used to study stellar aging and long-term stability. Gliese 887 is particularly interesting due to its low radiation levels and a potential planetary system. Gliese 674 hosts a Neptune-sized planet orbiting very close to the star. This discovery showed that red dwarf stars can host a wide variety of planets, from rocky worlds to gas-rich giants. Gliese 411, also known as Lalande 21,185, is one of the closest and most stable red dwarf stars. A possible super-Earth has been detected in this system. If confirmed, it would become one of the closest potentially habitable planets to Earth. Gliese 412 is a binary red dwarf system. Studying such systems helps scientists understand how planets form in environments with multiple stars. While challenging, some planets in binary systems may still maintain stable orbits. Why are Gliese stars so important? They are close to Earth, extremely common, and often host rocky planets. Their long lifespans give life more time to emerge and evolve. If life exists elsewhere in the universe, there is a strong chance it exists around a star like these. With modern telescopes such as the James Webb Space Telescope and the Extremely Large Telescope, scientists are entering a new era. They will soon be able to analyze the atmospheres of planets orbiting Gliese stars. They will search for gases such as oxygen, methane, and water vapor. These gases could be signs of biological activity. When we study Gliese stars, we are not simply observing distant points of light. We are exploring potential future homes for humanity. We are searching for answers to our origins. Most importantly, we are trying to answer one of the greatest questions ever asked. Are we alone in the universe? The answer may be orbiting a quiet red dwarf star, only a few light years away. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps support the channel. And if you're passionate about space, science, and amazing facts about the universe, Subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications to be notified of our latest space adventures. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.